Hello folks, I'm fixing to get out in the garage and get a little busy today again. Yesterday when I left off the video, I said that I was going to start working on the bed rails. I don't think that I actually have enough filler for that. So probably what I'm going to do today is concentrate on the areas on the rocker panels that I repaired and get those, hopefully get them right enough to where they can be painted over and you won't be able to tell that the repair was done. So that's what I'm going to do today. Get busy with that, and I'll bring you along for the ride. Okay, now to get started, I need to grind these areas here that I couldn't get to before because I didn't have a decent grinding wheel. And then I'll dress up the rest of this to where it'll be nice and flat. Most of it is pretty well ground down, but there's still some high spots. Just like with the cab corners, I'll have to dress them up a little bit and make them a little easier for the body filler to be brought down in it. And so I'll grind some of this off, and I got to get the pour 15 off of it. I don't know how well that stuff will do with body filler, but I'll grind this down a little bit and then bring it back. Get untangled from the wire. I'm sitting on it. Always. Probably need to use that angle a little bit. Yep. Sorry, I'm gonna block the view here for a minute. Okay, I've got it ground down. Looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. There's a little bit here left of that weld, but I'm pretty sure that the new gasket will be able to cover that without an issue. So I'll go ahead and fill from about right here all the way to here. And there is as I mentioned before, a slight radius here that I'll have to try to replicate. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable. But I'm going to turn the camera around and put it inside so that you can see what I'm doing in here like I did whenever I welded this panel. That seemed to work pretty well. So let me get that and bring you back. Mixing this stuff up. I'm going to use the little applicator today because this is about the perfect size for this rocker panel. Got to get this hardener mixed in good. Might not have mixed enough, but I might have mixed too much. You just never know. Okay, I got this side. This is the driver's side. Got it prepared and ready to go. Still pretty warm, but it's pretty smooth. And I still need to get the hard wheel on there and grind some of that away. Right there's a big nasty weld there. But otherwise, it all feels pretty good. I'll bring you back as soon as I start smearing some mud on. Okay, my other applicator, the small one, is still wet from the other side, so I'm going to try to do it with this bigger one, and left-handed somehow. Okay, while we're waiting for the other stuff to dry, I started looking around to see what else I could work on today with the little limited amount of body filler that I have. And I've found a couple of spots that I can tinker with. One that's been bugging me is right here on the hood. Let me flip you around here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not, but right in here, there's a dent. That would happen when we put the windshield in. I've told you all about it before. Now, I had thought about trying to bring that out from underneath, but looking at it closer, that dent is right about in there where all that support bracing is. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it with body filler. I really hate using body filler on hoods if I can help it. And if I do, I only want to use just a little bit. But I'm definitely going to have to build that up with body filler. And then there's another dent on the hood that happened at the same time. It's not one that you can actually see that well. Where is it? Right in there. Right in there. I don't know. I doubt you guys can even see it. It can be felt with a hand, and then when it's wet, it really shines out. You can see it. That's one knee here and one knee over here. That's what did it when we put the hood in. Mistakes happen, you know, it's no big deal. But and then I've got this dent here that I know you can see. That was I'm quite sure a flaw from when in shipping when my dad got this new fender, and it happens here, right here, and then if you look down this way you can see it right in here. So I'll have to fill those. There's no way to get to it from behind without taking the fender off. I don't want to do that. There's also a couple of little, you can look down the door and see a couple of little dings right at the body line. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but little door dings. As far as I know, the body, or the door, this door is pretty straight. I'll have to go at it with a straight edge. But if it needs anything, it's not going to be a whole lot. This is not going to be a show truck. Keep this in mind. I just want to get it as straight as I can without breaking the bank. Like I told you guys when I first started this project, I have no way of doing a full restoration, no way of pulling things off and doing it in other areas. This fender here is an original fender, and as far as I know, pretty straight. Till it's original, still has the holes for the badges. I do intend on getting new badges for the truck eventually, not right away. And then this door here is wavy. It's got quite a few wavy spots. There's some issues here in the middle that I'm going to have to straighten out, but that's going to be more detailed type of a repair. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to have to do to fix that, but I will definitely need my body file in order to straighten that out. can't hardly see it on camera, but whenever I sanded it, you could. And then, as far as I know, other than the bed rail on the other side over there, that's all the body work. There's, like I said, little door dings and stuff like that that I can fill. But, okay, I'll bring you back when I start sanding. That stuff's not hard yet. Hey! I'm going to show you this. There's a, you can't probably see it, but there's a divot right in here. Yep, comes down right here and then goes back up to the original panel, up in the middle, and stays up all the way until you get down there, and then it goes into the pillar here. So it's all smooth, acceptable for me. So, like I said, it is just the inside of the rocker panel. It's not a big deal. I could even, if I wanted to hide it better, I could make some aluminum plates to go across here with a nice Chevy emblem or something like that. But I'm not going to worry about all that. So let's go over to the other side. Okay, we're over on the driver's side now. This area here shouldn't be quite as bad. It was not as bad to begin with. bring in and show you this. Cleaned up really good. I had what I thought was a low or a high area right here. Turns out that there's a spot weld at the same place where this weep hole is that almost like creates a trough for the water to go down. Don't know if that was intentional from the factory or not, but that's the way it is. My weld, yeah, my weld didn't start until here and then came back this way. Somewhere along in there. Yeah, right in there. So this is all very smooth. All the way back. I had some stuff, some Bondo that had dripped down to the side here. I had to sand it off. And then down below there's some 415. Oh, that's not 415. Yeah, that's 415. I'm going to have to sand that off there and there. I shouldn't have painted this patch with 415 because, like I said, I'm not sure how well it will do with body filler over top of it. So I had to take it all off of this panel. But anyway, the rocker panels, as far as I'm concerned, are done. I'm probably going to blow this out and then put some primer on them, both of them. And if that dries fast enough, I might even put some Regal Red on there. See what it looks like. I'll bring you back then. Okay, I'm calling the rocker panels done. That looks pretty darn good to me. I mean, there's a little hole there where that weld initiated. I'm not worried about that. It'll be covered by the rubber. So everything looks pretty good. This is the Regal Red that I'm going to be painting the truck with in a spray bomb. But I'm not going to be, I'll be painting the truck, of course, with a paint gun, but I'll take you around to the driver's side and show you that. Turn the fan off so we can hear. And there's the driver's side. It's got a swirl type thing here, but I didn't even do any work there, so that's original. I didn't even notice it, otherwise I would have tried to sand it. I might have hit it, actually I might have hit it with a sand grinder or something. But anyway, it is just the inner rocker panel, or the rocker panel on the inside, so not something that gets seen by anybody but whoever jumps in the truck. But anyway, that's what it turned out like. And you can judge for yourself. Keep in mind this paint here is from 1987. It's a pretty close match. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day today. I did get accomplished what I anticipated, so it was a success as far as I'm concerned. Next would be getting some primer and paint on the rocker panels. Not rocker panels, the cab corners, and then getting the truck bed back down on the frame and start working on the bed rail. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Thanks for coming along for the ride.